So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7 with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on the smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock. Conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs for jewelry today. Go to Etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBM by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy.
Warning, warning, everything I say is fucking crazy and should not be reinterpreted or reenacted because you will be either shot or NDAA'd. Warning.
You know that patch underneath the mattress that said, "Do not remove under the penalty of law"? Well, guess what? I removed that patch because I'm a loner and a rebel.
So depressed. I don't know what to do. Hey, go for it, man. It's easy for you to say you got the promotion. Look, it'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I ripped that patch off that mattress. And I'm a rebel. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. You know how many years you could get? You know how many years you could get for ripping that patch off a mattress back in the day? You know, you don't know how many crazy hijinks you'll get into. Run around with bisexuals and trannies trying to kill you, more than likely. Now, I saw that on Pee Wee Herman once. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. It is July 10th, 2017. And I don't know, but when I listen to my Monday night intro music, I start to remember back in the day. I get nostalgic when I knocked out a guy with one punch. I did that once. I was coming back from school. I got off the school bus, and some fat guy wanted to start some shit. So his uncle was waiting for him. I just punched him in the face and knocked him out right in front of his uncle. That's right. Yeah, that's my life, folks. Reminds me of a meme. That's right. The meme war continues. CNN is hell-bent on blackmailing 15-year-olds. I thought this kid was 13, but no, he's 15 years old. And someone should have told CNN about the path to the dark side. It might as well have been Yoda, because this meme is leading to anger, leading to hate, leading to blackmailing 15-year-olds on Reddit. Yes? That's right. I don't know, that's like a Jawa and Yoda combined, I don't know, but yeah, they're blackmailing 15-year-olds. I mean, CNN actually thinks that insulting them is like a crime. It's like punishable with death. Oh, how dare you insult CNN? Believe that? I mean, the memes are continuing. I mean, the funniest ever was this Top Gun meme. He's like flying up there. He's Maverick, and he like blows up that Russian MiG or whatever, and it's like CNN. That's hilarious. But I thought of another meme. Actually, you could just teleport yourself back to like 1992 and see this meme for yourself. That's right. Put the quarter into the machine, and you'll just see it. Okay, you'll see Trump as Guile from Street Fighter, and he's taking on CNN, who's M. Bison. Okay, so just imagine it. Trump goes for that sonic boom, right? And then Trump goes for that big moon kick, and then CNN goes, right? That's right. Remember that level? That takes me back. Takes me back. I remember playing Street Fighter in an arcade back in like 1992 or something. I was like, just a wee Padawan learner. That's right, folks. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, and what's got my balls in a vice today, as someone I know once said. Yeah, the entire internet is against CNN right now. Just look it up. Entire internet, CNN informally declared war on the entire internet and the whole world. You can't make fun of CNN because it's a crime, punishable with jail time, right? Oh, fake news, Associated Press engulfed in CNN-level scandal. That's what it is. They're blackmailing 15-year-olds. They're going to their house. They're sending black cars after them, targeting them just for making a fucking meme. Look at this. The very fake news scandal that is consuming CNN right now is the biggest scandal in the network's history. Really? Really? I mean, it is. They're going as low as attacking a 15-year. Could you believe this? This is what CNN has stooped to. I mean, just call it like it is. This is Operation Mockingbird Media, going back to the 1970s when they were set up by the CIA, and nobody believes them. No one gives a shit about them. They got like a 6% trust rating. 6%. All the ABC lamestream news outlets. I mean, they're gasping for breath. This is the last gasping for breath minutes of the old media. They're done for. That's why they want to take over the internet so bad and demonize freedom of speech. See, CNN's employees gleefully defend horrendous CNN blackmail scandal. So they're defending it. They think it's okay to blackmail a 15-year-old's entire family just because he made a WWE meme where Trump is taking on a CNN Photoshop logo over Vince McMahon's face. I mean, aren't they embarrassed? They should be ashamed of themselves. They're just covering for them being exposed. CNN is totally exposed. Okay, CNN's producer, remember that a week ago? He was caught on tape admitting that the network's coverage of the whole Trump and Russia scandal was complete bullshit. It was bullshit. So that's the new lows that the Operation Mockingbird old media, the fake media, they're just as old as dinosaurs and just as fake as dinosaurs too. So they call them the old dinosaur media, right? But speaking of dinosaurs, one that just won't die, George Soros. I would hope that he'd take a fucking dirt nap with his buddies, Brzezinski and Rockefeller, right? I mean, that's got to be the next guy to fucking go, right? This guy is just awful. Like I said, moving on to exposing one of the top liberal world order frontmen, This is from Haaretz. With Hungary cracking down on Soros, Israeli lawmaker pushes his own Soros law. See here, Israel against Jewish billionaire George Soros. Yeah, remember, this son of a bitch was turning in Jews, him and his family. He's a Mischling. He's like half Nazi, half Jew, and he's turning in Jews to the Nazis. That's on record that his George Soros family did this. It says here, despite the statement made by Israeli ambassador to Hungary that condemned the campaign against Jewish billionaire George Soros, Israeli minister of Foreign Affairs criticized Soros. Yeah, he's spreading all this propaganda, putting his smug fucking face on all over the place. Israel condemns anti-Semitic, anti-Soros ads. Again, this guy, I mean, he should really be God, please, just pick him off the fucking planet. I mean, he's still here. He's putting us through hell. But if he's gone, what does it matter? His family will be here. You got George Soros Sr. starting, Junior, starting all sorts of riots at Berkeley, and these people just won't go away. But you see, Israel is pissed off at Soros, and it probably has something to do with the whole UNESCO taking over the old city of Hebron. As you see, Palestinians welcome UNESCO decision on Hebron's old city. And this is just absolutely ridiculous because the Palestinians, I call them the Fakistinians. Fake. Because just like CNN's fake news, they're fake people. Okay? How in the world did these people even come to existence? I mean, if you look up the word Palestine, it's not an Arabic word. It doesn't exist. It was the Romans that first came up with the word Palestine. It comes from the old, you got to go back to the old temple being destroyed, 70 AD. I mean, these people are fake. These people do not exist. They're just a bunch of nomads, a bunch of wandering nomads from Iraq and freaking Lebanon. I mean, nobody wants them. Saudi Arabia doesn't want them. Yemen, Somalia, all the turd balls in the Middle East don't want these fake palace idiots. Okay, because I'll get biblical on your ass. Just go to Genesis 23. It's known as the Hebron Purchase. It's the tomb of the patriarchs, the cave of the patriarchs. Goes back to, according to Genesis 23, Sarah, the wife of Abraham, died in the same land of Canaan, again believed to be Hebron. So it goes back all the way back. It's got nothing to do with these fake Palestinian people. It goes back to Judea and Sumeria. These idiots, they seriously think that they could just erase history with their fake history. And this is one of the holiest places. I mean, besides the Temple Mount, the Western Wall, the Dome of the Rock. I mean, that's like the cave of the patriarchs is like the second holiest site in Judaism. So it's just unbelievable. These Palestinians have been known to wipe their asses with like pages of the Bible. Now, call it what you want. You know, the Bible written by Masons, whatever. It just shows you they have no respect. They spit on your land. They're planning on killing Jews and just continuing to take land that only in their fucking wildest fairy tale dreams where they're raping like freaking 9-year-old little girls, just like Muhammad, their prophet, did. This happens. This only happens in this fucked up United Nations, Vatican-run world where these Arabs are allowed to run roughshod all over the Jewish nation of Israel. Just declaring that land is theirs and just stealing it. Absolutely unbelievable. After UNESCO vote, Netanyahu reads from Bible to prove Jewish ties to Hebron. That's right. I mean, just go to, like I said, Genesis 23. I mean, this is the cave of the patriarchs. It's got nothing to do with some whacked out fucking pubic hair bearded Arabs. That's why I left Brooklyn, folks. It just became a stinking prayer rug. All of Brooklyn became a stinking prayer rug. It's disgusting. They need to, that Linda Sarsour, they need to deport her ass effective immediately. Charge her with sedition, charge her with terrorism. Literally, I mean, is it really safe for Jews to walk around Brooklyn nowadays? I mean, with the Arabs all hopping mad, I mean, they're putting out these speeches and putting out this anti-Jew propaganda all over New York. I mean, they're just asking for trouble. Again, Palestinians using the Bible as toilet paper. Just research that. Go back in the day. I mean, can any of these women, these Saudi Arabian women, drive a car or go to college? So what the fuck is Linda Sarsour talking about? Seriously, I mean, this Democratic freaking idiot. She sounds like a stupider version of Immortal Technique, if you ask me. Really, all this just bigoted ass, dumb ass, freaking divide and conquer communist idiot mumbo jumbo. It makes me sick, okay? Because, and again, the Palestinians, boo-hoo, woe is me. Meanwhile, it's like death to America, and the only time that they were named recently, it was like in the 60s where they declared themselves to be Palestinians out of nowhere, when, I mean, they don't even exist. This is a Roman term. What the fuck are they smoking over there in that hookah of theirs? Okay? They're just up their asses. Speaking of smoking, this is good news. Bet you didn't know, maybe you did, that Nevada legalized marijuana like the other day. That's right. And already they're running out of pot in the Sin City capital. See, Nevada sold out of legal weed so quickly. Weed has been legal in Nevada for a week and it's already running out. Marijuana shortage in Nevada may lead to an emergency regulation. You know, we were having a marijuana emergency because you know how dealers, they like disappear into the ether. And, you know, we got a good buddy of ours that, you know, hey, where's the green? Where's the weed? And I hit him up and, you know, I get my blunt on. And, you know, they drop phones all the time. And I thought I was going to have to, like, go and get ripped off by these medical marijuana places. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. They're charging people, like, $300 to be a medical marijuana patient. I mean, I want to spend $300 on a lid, baby. Not no, you know, what the fuck? You're getting some fake doctor. Again, fake doctors and their fake science. And again, they ask you right away if you're calling one of these marijuana dispensaries. They're like, oh, you on EBT? So they want you, again, they want you to get yelled at by Michael Savage. You're on EBT and you're smoking weed. You're a degenerate. How dare you? But no, successful people smoke weed, folks. I mean, there's a whole block of Trump supporters that are urging him to make cannabis great again. So you see, under Trump, weed became legal in Nevada, and it's such a cash crop, they're running out of it, they want more. It's supply and demand. Supply and demand. Anyway, moving to geopolitics here, Bill Gates, he's changing his tune. He wants to call for an end to the generosity of fears that African refugees will take over all of Europe. Bill Gates calls on European leaders. So first, he's calling for a more steady flow of migrant like boats and refugees and all these vagabonds to keep infesting. And now he's like, you know, overwhelmed. But they just want to bring this guy in. I mean, who knows? He could run with Oprah, folks. Bill Gates and Oprah. Can you imagine that? We'll all be dead in like a year if that happens. If if we're lucky. Okay, he'll come in and he'll use the eugenics to the max. He probably just doesn't have the right vaccine to kill us all yet, or kill all those African refugees. So he sees that they're like, crawling out of the woodworks. They're all over the place. I mean, literally, Europe should be condemned. It's like a filthy, vermin-ridden, just apartment complex in Brooklyn. It should be condemned now. It's awful. Who the hell wants to go to Europe now? I mean, you'll get raped, you'll get mugged by one of these Africans, and where's your justice? They don't even know who the fuck he is or what he's doing there. He's not even supposed to be there. Unbelievable. So, that stupid-ass Pope, he just can't stop hating, right? He can't stop hating. He hates Putin. He hates Trump. He slams Trump and Putin, saying it's a dangerous alliance at the G20 summit. What, a dangerous alliance? They brought a ceasefire to Syria. Dope. Okay, you commie dope. What are you talking about, dangerous alliance? Well, they're working in space, supposedly. They're observing the firmament. That's right, I said it. The firmament. That's what. That's actually a biblical term for the flat Earth, folks. That's right. You can look it up. Yeah, it's really Fordian, right? It's you won't find it in one of Charles Fort's books, or maybe you will. I'm telling you, the firmament, flat Earth. You see, it's a dangerous alliance when you open your mind and listen to the Bruce Montalvo show, because I don't gatekeep, folks. Okay, but dangerous alliance, my ass. What the hell is the Pope talking about? You know what a dangerous alliance is? The UN and the Vatican teamed up like the Legion of fucking Doom. Okay, that's a dangerous alliance. Okay, that's a dangerous alliance. That Dagon-headed fuck who hates Christians, who hates Europe. On the record. I mean, he's saying that Islam and Christianity share the same idea of conquest. I mean, this is just a total capitalist, Judeo-Christian hating Pope. Okay, and he's embroiled in this war for power against the Knights of Malta, who I guess are somewhat conservative and maybe are trying to stop this pedophile scandal that the Vatican's engulfed in. And you see they're sending that cardinal back to Australia. What is it? That's right. Cardinal Pell arrives in Australia to face sexual offense charges, a top Vatican official charged in his native Australia. You see this? So just I mean, if you really want to get rid of the evil, I mean, why aren't they bulldozing freaking Catholic churches? Right? I mean, they don't teach in Judaism or Christianity go out and butt fuck kids, but these priests, these Catholic priests, they can't stop doing it. So why do they still have their churches around? Why are they still propagating their filth, their evil? Okay? It's just beyond me. I mean, just a quick update. Speaking of me, it's just so nice to have fans out there of the show sending me gifts to give to my daughter. And look, she's not kidnapped, okay? She's just, she is kidnapped by her grandmother, okay? So it's not that bad, but it is. Because the kid totally, they brainwashed her. They totally brainwashed her to supposedly hate me because, my family can't stand my guts. But, that's the thing, folks. She's going to get visitations with me, and who knows? Maybe we'll raise her, depending on her. I don't want to uproot her, but that's the thing. I just want to thank my good friend Linda out there who listens to the show for sending us a nice gift to send to my daughter. And she's fine. She's fine. Look, it's weird. I don't like that there are weird FBI lawyers fighting me. Okay, I don't know what they could come up with. They could start saying that I'm part of some Pizzagate pedophile thing just because I mentioned it on the show. Just because I want my daughter back. I mean, I don't know what my crazy Looney Tune Guadalupe worshipping freaking occultist mother will say. But again, I don't give a fuck, okay? Because it's not true, and I mean, come on, really? I pulled a chick that's been on TV. That's a multi-freaking, faceted artist. Okay, I score with hot chicks, right? Or hot chick before I get a shoe thrown at me. I don't want to do that. That's not conducive to my podcasting. You just hear me get whacked with a shoe. That's right. I said whacked. Whacked. Whacked with a shoe. Whacked. That's right. That they can say what they want, but I live very lavishly. Beautiful wife, beautiful life. All right, and then we're on. She's on every Friday with me, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and you can support our beautiful freaking efforts at making the most one-of-a-kind, unique jewelry at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. You go to Etsy, and you can shop with us, Conceptual Subculture. Some of the most beautiful, just wonderful sterling silver bracelets and earrings that we're working on. And she's back there right now putting listings and adding all sorts of new, beautiful merchandise. It's just, it is beautiful stuff. So if you go to Facebook, just type in at Antique Obsessions, type in at Conceptual Subculture, and you'll get a link to our eBay, our Etsy stores, and you can check out a wonderful array of unique, one-of-a-kind jewelry, and support the Bruce Montalvo Show. Because that's how we're going to beat these corrupt elite, by creating our own economy, by creating our own businesses, and working with our own hands. They want to use all these automatrons and replace humanity. Well, yeah, let them replace all the dummies, all the stupid, the clerks and the dumbasses, the store clerks and the cashiers. They're not going to replace me. They're not going to replace you if you're creating a product. If you're a maker, not a taker, folks. So that's what made America great a long time ago, is Americans making great products and being entrepreneurs and creating their own economy. And that's exactly what the Pope hates, because he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you to do that. He's like Obama. He's like, you didn't build that. We did. And they're just going to take it from you. But these motherfuckers, you need to put it in your head, folks, that without you, without all of us, they don't exist. Government doesn't exist if we don't submit to it. All right? They don't exist. They'll just freaking fade away into the ether, folks. But telling you, it's just the mother of all lies, telling us about the globe Earth and the heliocentric Earth and all these lies going back to Nicholas Copernicus trying to push off this globe Earth, folks. And it's the kaleidoscope moment. You turn the kaleidoscope, you're just like, whoa, no way, bro. Like you're fucking Keanu Reeves or some shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, let's get into some rapid fire news here. Rapid fire news. We have world stocks rally, the dollar up to 2-month high against the yen. You see oil prices fall amid rising U.S. production. Trump's America First policy proves to be an immovable object at G20. Some are saying that Trump was actually spouting the deep state's rhetoric, that he was just up there being their puppet. But, it's just, it's however you look at it, right? It's your own opinion. There's a lot of good, a lot of pros and cons that come with it. And it's business. That's why they put a businessman in. Russia says joint cyber unit with U.S. will take time to set up. Senate health bill falls and fails to pick up support after week of recess. Trump's massive tax cut plan faces train wreck of a calendar. Trump to push to replace Obamacare faces trouble as U.S. Congress returns. Republicans debate Plan B if Obamacare repeal fails. Department stores are starting to discount cosmetics. Oh, man, well, you know, they should start putting like skull and bones, little death pictures on certain cosmetics. I mean, seriously. I mean, you can't even test that stuff on freaking chihuahuas, folks. You see the freaking eyeballs melt off. I mean, some of those cosmetics. I mean, yeah. How would you like a little death on your cheeks, right? Ready or not, New York commuters to get taste of summer of hell. Ugh. You know, just remembering New York summers. That's what it amounts to. Hell. Hell. It's disgusting. I'd rather be burning my biscuits in Arizona with my grade A quality air conditioning than to be sweating like a stinky gym sock in Hawaii, some humid shit in New York. It's just gross with the rats running around and the Palestinians crapping on my stoop. No, thank you. Markets no longer make sense to macro managers. BOJ draws line in sand but faces battle to cap bond yields. This is all big money stock talk. Wanda's Disney dreams are frozen as it retreats from theme parks. Oh, Disney theme parks. You know, they hired a bunch of pedophiles to like dress up as Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Wonder if they're still doing that. Oil up, oil down, blame the algorithms. Iraq's Abadi to declare Mosul victory. Few pockets of resistance. That's right. ISA is being defeated. That's right. ISA is being defeated. ISIS, whatever. You know, I think they said Jesus was called Isa, like ISSA. I don't know. Weird. Did Jesus even exist? Isn't he a metaphor for the sun? I don't know. I'm not God. Pimco's Daniel Lyson staying ahead of the blah, 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 blah. Who the hell cares about this news? What the hell's wrong with Zero Hedge? Seriously, they got some crappy news. They're getting just as bad as Drudge. They really are. Just as shitty as Drudge. Unbelievable. Look at this. Dublin brothel rents out sex stalls for freaking so much euro an hour. Look at this. Gone are the days of blow-up women, perpetually open-mouthed sex dolls rapidly evolving. Look at this. It's like a dork's dream. Okay, they're making the boobs pretty lifelike nowadays. I mean, these dorks, they're going to town on these robots. I'm telling you, they're fucking them right now as we speak. Unbelievable. Sex robot brothels in Dublin. Yeah, well, if you're into that. Let's see, what's going on in France? Francistan. Oh, look at that. They got a dictator now. Macron saying that he's going to govern like a Roman god. Yeah? He's going to govern like a Roman god, right? He's like Francis Nero. Or Francis Cronus, right? All hell's about to freaking break loose in France. I mean, what do they have, like a terrorist attack every 2 days over there? They seriously, they're normalizing terrorism in France, aren't they? So South Park's finally come to their senses. South Park to reduce Donald Trump jokes because they're turning into CNN. That's right. The stupid jackasses, Matt Stone and Trey Parker, said that they don't want to become CNN. They said, Trey Parker says he doesn't want South Park to become CNN. But what's the show's responsibility in the age of Trump? It was funny when they were showing Jim Garrison, a.k.a. Donald Trump in South Park, the Pentagon tour. They're showing him the torture room and the drone room and the control room. Everybody's running around with their head cut off. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So South Park is going to ditch talking about politics. Good. Because they see that their ratings are in the shit can. They're turning into CNN. Really. It's, people are sick of CNN. Okay? They're sick of CNN. CNN's saying that memes are a bigger threat to democracy than fake news. Could you believe that? That's why they're sick of CNN. All right? So they're saying that memes made by the alt-right potentially pose a bigger threat to American democracy than fake news. Really? Who wrote that? Rachel Madcow? Unbelievable. Look at this, folks. This is just indicative of what these criminal pedophiles are doing in the Illuminati. Look at this. Chuck Schumer calls for crackdown on snortable chocolate. What, did he give it to one of his child victims and they OD'd on it? I called on a ban to be called snortable chocolate because my victims, my guests, OD'd on snortable chocolate. Doesn't he got anything better to do? This stupid jackass, Chuck Schumer, calls for a crackdown on snortable chocolate. Really? Nothing better to do with his life. Why isn't he in jail getting butt plugged by Big Bubba for freaking going after little kids? The snortable chocolate. Why does he care about snortable chocolate? What's he giving it to his victims? His child victims in the dregs of Washington, D.C.? You got like underground cities down there. Speaking of, it reminds me of the Vatican. And speaking of the Vatican, all sorts of insane stuff that they do there. You believe that the Vatican police broke up a gay orgy at the Vatican? That's right. They broke up a gay orgy. No, Ratzinger wasn't involved in this one. And I don't know if Pope Bergoglio was getting his bongholio pumped out, but all we know is that the flat belonged to the Vatican's Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, which is in charge of tackling clerical sexual abuse. So the guy that's supposed to be investigating why all the horny pedophile Catholic priests keep diddling kids is having a big gay orgy at the Vatican. This is leaving me speechless. Really, really speechless. Oh, well, how do you follow that up? Big gay orgies at the Vatican. It's getting crazy, folks. It's getting to the point where they want us to submit to Allah. They keep telling us that Kim Jong-un is threatening to kill everyone, and there are big gay orgies going down at the Vatican. It's crazy. It's just as crazy as how you have the same people who are telling you that global warming is real. They're the same ones telling you that you're a kook for saying that the earth is flat. Okay? I can't even begin to understand how people can't even begin to see how Obama was worse than like Bill Belichick from the Patriots. Oh, Bill Belichick was cheating. Look, I remember that snow game with the Raiders. They cheated, okay? Totally cheated. Oh, the tuck rule? Yeah, sure. But why are people so mad at a game that it literally will carry no meaning to your life? It won't change anything in your life. The pro athletes are going to walk away from that game richer, and you're just going to be some dumbass that ate nachos and drank beer. Yeah, whatever. I'm not demonizing sports. I'm just saying that people care more about a stupid football being thrown around, a bunch of big gay dudes jumping on top of each other in a pile, more than likely, than Obama hijacking this country, making this country racist again, and dividing this country. Seriously, Obama needs to be arrested. I don't care what they say, all these people with their panties in a bunch. Oh my God, the endless civil war, Trump's a dictator, Trump's a tyrant. No, Trump will be the greatest president of all time if he literally does what he says and drains the swamp. And draining the swamp consists of arresting Hillary and Obama and all these evildoers. That's what they are. Okay, they're trying to obliterate the American people, when in reality, I mean, if anybody should be obliterated, it should be the fake Palestinians. It should be the fake. I told you, folks, I'm a loner and a rebel. I'm alone on this one. Okay, it's just me and you're listening to me talk about the Palestinians being obliterated. Okay? You're not going to hear that from the Operation Mockingbird media. Okay? They're not going to tell you that ISIS is like Frankenstein created by the U.S., the Pentagon. Okay? Last time I checked, the media, and even some conservative media, libertarian media, they're still bitching about Trump's tweeting. They're just bitching and bitching and bitching about Trump's tweeting. Really? I mean, how about Obama giving nukes to Iran? I mean, wasn't that like watching the Sith build the Death Star? I mean, really? We have a media now that's like just like corrupt as can be, just a bunch of Agent Smiths working for the deep state. Okay, what, CNN has a 6% trust rate because the American people have seen that they're nothing but losers, they're nothing but trolls, and their new slogan should be just lie. Just lie. Forget about just do it, just lie. Okay? It's like they're Monty Python. They're just sitting there. Oh, it's only a flesh wound. No, well, fuck you, CNN. We're tired of your fucking lies. They're just as goofy as the Knights of Neat. Oh, we want Trump to bring us a shrubbery. Yeah. They're continuing the war on Trump. That's right. It's not ending. And, I mean, all the idiots that follow Obama and you know, kiss the worship the ground he walks on. I mean, really, all these minorities, don't they realize they're going to be destroyed in a race war? That's not a threat. That's a promise. They will be destroyed. They're already getting destroyed. They don't even know it. Oh, with the Gardasil killing Mexican babies and preventing them. What, Planned Parenthood? Calling blacks? Okay, La Raza and Black Lives Matter. They need to shut the fuck up because they're supporting the ones that are destroying their commie-ass communities. Okay? And these idiots, these anti-American idiots, they're trying to destroy America with their pansy-ass pussy bullshit. That's racist. This is racist. That's racist. Shut the fuck up already. Seriously, no one wants to hear that anymore. Just like no one wants the Palestinians, quote-unquote, Palestinians. Saudis don't want them. Yemen doesn't want them. Sudan doesn't want them. No one wants these vagabonds. But why the fuck is UNESCO giving away land that doesn't fucking belong to them? Okay, Palestine, like I said, does not exist. Okay, it's a word that doesn't exist in Arabic. It comes from the Roman times. Again, just like Albert Pike, the leader of the KKK and the Freemasons, said this clash of civilization was going to be Islam versus the West. Okay, and you have the Pope who's backing Islam and this Islamic takeover. And they're taking over Freemasonry. They're taking over everything. That's what they want, folks. They want a one-world religion. I don't know what it's going to be. What are they going to call it? Christ-Islam? And it continues. Anyway, it's just, the fake news won't cover it. The fake news wants to cover fake facts like global warming. Global warming that's basically like a unicorn. It doesn't exist, folks. Just like there are no grounds for the Russia investigation because that doesn't exist. What are you going to come up with? That we're trying to leave the firmament still? And we haven't been able to? Okay? Okay, the fake news is going to tell you that the communist Pope is shilling for pedophiles, and he wants to destroy the sovereignty of all nations by jam-packing them with incompatible Muslims that will never assimilate. Okay? I mean, what the fuck are they talking about? That Israel is occupied, Israel is occupying this and that. It's just fake history. Okay? They need to drop the two-state solution and seriously not give 1 inch to those fake Palestinian terrorists. And they need to deport Linda fucking Sarasauer, or I'll do it myself. I'll fly back to fucking Brooklyn and I'll fucking deport her ass myself. There's no such thing as Palestinians, period. They're Arabs. Plain and simple. Arafat came up with that fucking term, Palestinian. He brought it back. More like Palace idiot. Okay? I don't hear that bitch, Linda Sarsour, just bitching and complaining about Saudi Arabian women, huh? No. Why doesn't she go to Saudi Arabia to fucking complain there? Women are free here. What's this crap about, cover up their face? It's the new symbol of freedom. Really? Women are free here, bitch. They can't drive in Saudi Arabia. They can't go to fucking college in Saudi Arabia. They need to deport that bitch. Commie provocateur. Brooklyn isn't safe for Jews because of people like Sarsour. And another thing, they need to arrest all the illegal alien lawyers. Okay? They're committing freaking terrorist actions against this fucking country. They're undermining the American people. But no. The delusional libtards still think Obama's so cool. He's just George Soros' ass puppet. You know that, right? Anytime George Soros moves his freaking hand inside Obama's ass, Obama speaks. Okay? Seriously. Okay? Mankind is seriously just being deprogrammed by the CNN, Cable 54 News, Legion of Doom, fake news headquarters. They're deprogramming mankind from being magical. The way we were back in ancient Mexican times. Okay, you go back to the Mayas. See the powers that humanity possessed. Psychic, telekinesis, Atlantis, you name it. Okay? You know, the story says it all. You just look at your money. You see that we're controlled by a shadow government, secret societies, the Masonic anagrams on our money. Okay? Another thing, the Illuminati knows that the effing earth is flat, but they'll never admit it. Because that's the thing, that's their control mechanism over you. Okay? Okay, that's how they keep you in their cube of control. Meanwhile, you turn on the fake Cable 54 News, and the media is calling their guys protesters because they agree with what their idiot freaking protesters, more like agitprop protesters that are working for the fake news, just a bunch of crisis actors. Okay, they want you to believe that whatever bullshit they're pulling off, whatever black op they're pulling off. Okay, it's just, it's unbelievable. But we're running out of time, folks. Running out of time. I was watching The Simpsons before I go. I was watching The Simpsons, and I saw another prediction. Nobody's catching this one. The fact that they predict that Ivanka is going to run in 2028. That's right. I saw it on like one of the Simpsons characters had an Ivanka 2028 patch. And that's the thing. See, what was it? I believe Trump's going after Podesta and the G20, and this deep state shadow government is sending knife-wielding killers to supposedly try to attack Ivanka. So, it's getting crazy. Non-stop hatred. The hate reel against Trump never ends. It's non-stop. And I don't know, folks. I don't know if we're living in the times of John F. Kennedy. Again, we'll see another president get shot right in front of us on live TV. Oh, wait. Maybe they faked that. Maybe John F. Kennedy's Jimmy Carter. I don't know. I'm not God. Anyway, folks, you've been listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. I'm on every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time with my co-host for life, Jaja. She's one of the greatest rappers also, ever. The sexiest white female rapper ever. Okay? So it's like the father of white rap was Vanilla Ice and Eminem. Well, the fathers, and then you have the mother, which is my wife. That's right. You didn't know that. See, I have sexy women. All right, sexy lifestyles. So that FBI lawyer that's trying to steal my kid, you're not gonna do it. She's gonna come over. She's gonna visit my home. We're gonna take her to the Grand Canyon, and I'm still gonna fuck that lawyer in the middle of the street. I'm gonna fuck him in the ass right in the middle of the street. I'm actually gonna go off there and prepare the lube to fuck that FBI lawyer that's trying to fuck with me, folks. That's right. So you stand up for your fucking rights, all right? Because freedom it only pertains to those who have the balls to defend it. And with that, I'm signing off. You'll hear me this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back. You've been listening to Montalvo Mondays with me, Bruce Montalvo, a loner, a rebel. Catch you later.